Hey everybody, how you doing today? I hope you're doing good. So for those of you that have seen my first video, this is the ProStormer 8582D 2-in-1 rework station. What the hell is that? It's a 2-in-1 rework station. I ordered this off of AliExpress. It was my first purchase off of AliExpress to give AliExpress a try, and that it was ordered from ProStormer's official store on AliExpress. I ordered this unit November 30th of 2022. It was shipped from within the United States, and I got it, I believe it was December 10th. I believe it was December 10th. But those of you that saw my first video, you know that when I picked the hot air gun up, as soon as I picked it up out of the cradle, the main fuse blew. So this device, this unit product has not worked fully since I unboxed it. As shown in my first video for this. So on the 11th of December last year, I messaged ProStormer and said, hey, device isn't working. They asked for a video of what was wrong with it. So all I could do is show them, hey, as soon as I pick this up, you heard poof, and there goes the fuse. So they're like, okay, hey, well, we can send you a replacement hot air gun. I'm like, okay, well, how long does that take? And they said 15 to 20 days. It's got to come from China. Because apparently that's where all replacement parts for this unit comes from, even though this came out of California. Which apparently ProStormer US is a basically almost like they're like a private retailer separate from ProStormer, because I ended up messaging them about it because that's where it came from. You know, and they're like, oh, well, we'll let ProStormer China and AliExpress know. You know, I was like, okay, you know, well, sorry, I didn't realize you weren't attached to it because it was actually sent from you all and not shipped from China. It was actually already here in the States. So, 15 days after the 12th of December, I messaged ProStormer again and be like, hey, I still haven't received my part. I haven't gotten any information, follow-up about it being shipped or any tracking number or anything. And they're like, okay, well, hey, we'll get you the tracking number. So a day or so later, they messaged back and they provided a tracking number for a logistics company, 17 Tracking, 17 Tracking. So I put that into the website, and it shows that ProStormer didn't even process this or send it out until the 19th, a week after I informed them of what my issue was. And agreed to the replacement off of their quote of 15 to 20 days. So right there, they've already lost half the time to get it to me. So day 20 comes around and I'm like, hey, where is it? And they send me a screenshot again of 17 Tracking. Yet this time, I go on and it shows this replacement part arrived into the United States on December 25th and was transferred batch delivery to carrier on December 25th.
So I mean, I'm messaging them back. I'm like, hey, where is it? It shows it's been in the country for days now. I have no update on the tracking. I have no idea where it's at. I haven't received it. What is going on? And they're just like, oh, my friend, don't worry. It's on its way and everything. And if you don't receive it, don't worry. We'll reissue it or give you a refund and everything. And I've got all those screenshots of those messages. I'm not, you know. So I actually ended up opening a dispute with AliExpress about it. Um, and they started getting involved. And then I get a message from ProStormer. I got a message about once a day for 2 or 3 days, begging me to close the dispute. And me being the jackass that I am, considering this is my first purchase off of AliExpress, I do, because they guaranteed me that it would be taken care of. I would be treated fairly. I would get my replacement, or I'd get a refund. So I'm like, okay. So I went ahead and dropped the dispute. I closed it out. Fuck up number one. Don't ever close a dispute with AliExpress with a seller. No matter how much they beg you, do not do it. I learned the hard way. Like I said, this is my first purchase of AliExpress, but do not close a dispute if you have something wrong with your unit, your product. Do not close it. Because I am now, today is January 20th, 2023. 44 days after I let them know that my unit was defective and agreed to a replacement hot air gun, and I still have not received it. They have no idea where it's at. The 17tracking.com has not changed status from it arriving into the country on December 25th. It means sent batch delivery, sent to carrier. And all they're doing is giving me the runaround. Oh, don't worry, friend. Just wait a little bit. It's on its way. Just wait a little bit longer. Just wait a little bit longer. So about a day or two later, after I closed the dispute, the window closed for disputes. Because AliExpress automatically closed the ticket for delivery. They do that automatically after so many days. So if you're not paying attention and they close your ticket, you can't dispute anymore. I talked to them. They're like, oh, well, I talked to AliExpress. They said, oh, well, let me message ProStormer official store on AliExpress and let them know, and your account's been notated and this and that. A lot of good that freaking did. That did nothing. All they came back to me is they basically were belittling me at that point and just making me run around in circles of, oh, don't worry, it's coming. We guaranteed you, if it doesn't come, we'll send out another one or give you a refund. So a couple days later, I've had enough. I still haven't received the unit, the replacement part. I haven't had a fully working product since I received it. So I was like, enough is enough. So I went to them, which I thought was very fair. I said, hey, send me a totally full new unit from here in the U.S., since that's where this came from California, and include a return shipping label. Once I receive that with the shipping label, I'll send this unit back. because you have no positive proof that it's just the hot air gun that is bad. You have no idea if it's the hot air gun or there's wiring bad that's inside the unit. Because they had me originally send them a video, and that's how they determined that the hot air gun was bad. Was me showing them that the unit was on, I picked it up, and the fuse blew. But they have no idea if it's the hot air gun or if it's this, because they don't have the unit in their hands. So even if I get this part at some point and it still blows fuses, then this is bad. So I was willing to do the right, hey, send me an entire new unit. Include in that unit a return shipping label for this unit. And you'll get this unit back when I get my unit, new unit. And they're like, oh, well, you agreed to the replacement part, and all replacement parts have to come from China. I said, yeah, and you quoted me 15 to 20 days for me to get it. Not months later.
What's next? Colorado Springs, Colorado.
So, I messaged them again, ProStormer, and they did the same damn thing. Condescending, belittling, sending me a picture of the screenshot of the tracking on 17tracking.com, which does me no freaking good. There's no update to the tracking. I've tried DHL, FedEx, UPS, US Post Office. There is no tracking number that works with that tracking number except for 17tracking.com. And that shows that it arrived into the country on December 25th, and that's it. And then it was handed over to some carrier. Doesn't say who. Doesn't say nothing. Doesn't give me a new tracking number. Nothing. So today I contacted AliExpress. Like I said, today is January 20th, 2023. 44 days after I let ProStormer know that I received a defective product. And still have not received a replacement. As far as they're concerned, the replacement part is going to fix it. But they have no freaking clue. And to AliExpress, so now it's been finally escalated to the next people up about a refund for this. Because even on ProStormer, if you go onto the ProStormer official store on AliExpress and you go to this particular device, the 8582D 2-in-1 rework station, right in the corner of each picture, they have 12-month free exchange. Yet they're refusing to exchange this unit because they're saying that I agreed to a replacement part. Yeah, I agreed to the replacement part when I was quoted by them for 15 to 20 day delivery. Not 2 to 3 months or whenever the hell they get around to it. Delivery. So I'm supposed to hear back from AliExpress within the next 48 hours about that. But because of this situation, because I actually ordered stuff December 30th of 2022 from AliExpress. And I actually ordered stuff from anybody that's been on, they know, they've been online, they know. They've got those specials, you know, it's $1.99, you know, for like 3 products each. It's $1.99 each for like 3 products with free shipping. I did a couple of those. I did a couple of like the $4.99 ones on the same day. And you know what? I got those about a week and a half later. I've gotten $1.99 and $4.99 products already off of AliExpress that had to be shipped from China into the country, clear customs and everything, in less than 2 weeks. More close to a week and a half. Yet, it's 44 days and I still don't have a replacement heat gun that they're guaranteeing is bad. which is asinine.
solely looking around for lulls.
So this made me thinking.
But yeah, that's why. Boston is crazy.
What I'm going to start doing from now, since I'm just starting this channel, because that's what I intended to do with this first product,
Spend a lot of time in Cambridge. And
was the unboxing, me working with it, you know, doing the micro soldering, trying it out, you know, the data recovery, the forensics, you know, on mobile phones and stuff like that, you know, even you know, HDMI port swaps, you know, and stuff like that. Which is what the majority of my business is, you know, the micro soldering.
Well, I shouldn't be judging the house by the exterior.
And
Judging it by its property tax.
I'm going to start putting these companies on blast. Especially the companies from that are on AliExpress. That's my target right now.
Bookmarking this.
If you're going to advertise something as this and that, well, it better be this and that, because I'm going to start doing a lot more of these.
You could hire an in-house chef with the money.
I'm going to look into the companies like Atten, Extronics,
5% property tax. You actually own the
what's another one?
backyard. What do you think of that?
And you know, companies like Sugan, you know, it's, you know, like the Atten. I think that might be my next purchase, since I haven't gotten this. I think I might actually go ahead and buy the Sutton, I think it's the 8610 DX or 8620 DX hot air station.
Look at this.
And
Colorado.
give that a try. As well as the either the
These houses don't have a lot
the Axon or the Extronic
honestly, the exterior has character to it either.
soldering station.
Character to it.
You know, I can't remember the model numbers of those. You got the main base, 2 stands. You can get the they're basically JBC clones. You can get the 115 handle, the 210, and the 245. And I'm gonna look into getting that. I'm gonna get all 3 handles. I'm gonna give them all a try, because apparently you can use JBC tips on those. You know, like I said, they're basically clones. But you know, I'm gonna look into it. If they're gonna advertise it as that, you know, they're not actually coming out and saying, "Hey, it's a JBC clone," but they're saying, "Hey, you can use JBC tips in them." You know, and they're, you know, trying to compete, saying, you know, basically, "Hey, you can pay a third of the price of JBC and have the same quality." I'm gonna put them to the test. I am gonna put them through the ringer. I'm gonna give them an honest, straight up review. I'm gonna use them everyday life and give honest opinions. If it's worth it, then hey, I will give them all the props that they deserve for actually being that good of a quality. If they're not, then they're not getting it either, and they're going to hear about it. Either way, they're going to hear about it. Either, hey, this is a piece of crap, or hey, you got a good product here. You know, so if you guys want to see more of this, you know, like I said, I'm just starting off on this. You know, so if you want, hey, like my page, you know, like this post, you know, start following me. You know, we can put these companies accountable for what they're saying and what they're building. You know, what they're advertising. You know, because I mean, come on. There's very few of us in this world that can actually afford a full JBC setup. You know, it's their prices are just ridiculous. Yeah, they're good units, but if there's somebody out there that's able to sell, you know, a dual soldering station for $300 that take the tips, you know, or say $400 with all 3 soldering pens, you know, 2 stands, the base, you know, and they're able to compete with JBC, then hey, they deserve that props. If not, they deserve to hear about it as well, that they don't. You know, but, you know, I'm going to start, like I said, I'm going to start pushing this. So if y'all want to see more, hey, like this page, like this post, follow me, and we'll get this going. Like I said, this was my first product. But I plan on doing a lot more. Later on today, I'm downloading OBS and I'm getting that set up. And I'm going to start doing these seriously. And you know, ProStormer's got me pissed off. That's what they've got me. So I'm sure many of you out there have gone through the same thing and know what's going on, you know, dealt with the same BS and run around and crap. You know, but so that's just guess enough of a rant for now. But if when I hear back from AliExpress on this, I will update this video. Like I said, I should have OBS downloaded, so by then and set up. Hopefully. And I'll update this. But until then, y'all have a good day. Bye.